Hey everyone, today I'll be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Iron Spider, part of the Spider-Man 60 Amazing Years line. I've been pretty excited for this figure. I was going to pre-order day one, and I did, but then I found it in a Target, so I canceled that pre-order. So now I have it, and it looks really good. Well, at least the image on the front looks really good. Hopefully the figure looks as good as the image on the front. But taking a look at the packaging, as you can see, closed window, can't see anything, which I don't really mind anymore because it was good to me on the first on the first Spider-Man 60 Amazing Years 2-pack I bought. So, well, hopefully this one will be good to me. The paint apps will be clean and all the stuff will be in there. But as you can see, 3D image of the figure. You got Spider-Man right there. You got 60 Amazing Years on the top. Iron Spider at the top. You got 3D image right there. You got some artwork right there on the side. On the back, you got 3D image right there and the stuff that he comes with. And it says Iron Spider Marvel Legends series. You got barcode words and stuff on the bottom. Words and things. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get this guy open. Getting him out of the package, what a great figure this is. It does have its issues, and we're going to talk about that, but he does come with the legs unattached out of the box, so we'll talk about those when we get to accessories. But the figure looks really, really nice. The gold paint on mine is very clean, no mishaps at all. But I do have to say that the torso and the crotch and the neck does not match the rest of the plastic, which is very unfortunate. I wish that they just molded it in the same metallic, like metallic cherry red instead of this darker metallic right here. I kind of wish they did that because it in the camera is very, very noticeable, and in real life it's pretty noticeable as well. I really, really wish they just had it in the same plastic. But other than that, the figure looks really good. As you can see, the eyes, if I could just lift the camera up, the eyes are very cleanly painted on mine. Looks really good. And then the torso is nice and clean as well. And also on the shoulders, the paint apps are clean. As you can see, he is pinless joints, all new sculpt here. Got these bracers right here, which are nice. And then going down to the legs, pinless legs, these little boots right here, and then you got some gold paint on the foot, which is also cleanly painted. Some gold paint on the back and some of the butterfly joints as well. You got these little holes that you will plug the legs into. So very nice looking figure. It's just that a torso that bothers the crap out of me. I really wish they just had that in the same plastic. I don't know why they decided to do that. But yes, move on to his accessories. For accessories, he comes with the fist already on him, and then he comes with 2 whipping hands as well, and then he comes with the 3 legs, which aren't painted at all, which I really wish they painted these legs. And then also another issue, I'm gonna have to talk about the legs. Not all the joints, or where there should be joints, are articulated. This isn't articulated, this isn't articulated, this isn't articulated. Only right here and right here. I would have really loved at least this joint in the middle to be articulated, but it isn't. Maybe it was budgetary constraints, I don't know, but I would like to see at least some paint on this guy. It would have been very nice, especially since this figure is $31. But you can attach them to them. They just peg in just like a Marvel Legends wrist onto here. You can. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this behind the camera. I'm gonna have to do this behind the camera because this is difficult. Okay, there goes one. Let's see if I could do this one in front of the camera. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. There's the second one, and then here is the third one right here, which I don't know why he comes with only only has 3 legs in the comic, 3 arms that come out of back in the comics. That always weirded me out. Why not 4 to make it even? Also, since he's supposed to be Spider-Man, he's got 4 limbs, 4 legs. Then he's a spider. Come on. Why didn't they do that in the comics? I don't know. It would have been a lot better. But with the arms on, he looks pretty cool. I really like the look of that. But I just wish you can pose these things a lot better. But yeah, it still looks pretty badass with those legs. Measuring the Spider-Man to see how tall he stands. He stands at roughly about 6 3/4 inches tall, or 6.5 inches tall, actually is more accurate, to the top of his head. Here he is compared next to a classic looking Spider-Man. This is the Renew Your Vows 2-pack Spider-Man right here, and he wants to lean backwards for some reason. There you go. There he is compared next to him, and I think this looks really cool right here. Just comparing him next to a villain, here he is next to Shocker. And just because here he is next compared and just because here he is compared next to Tom Holland, Spider-Man, Peter Parker. The fuck was those words? And just because here he is compared next to Peter Parker, the MCU version of Peter Parker. And for articulation on this figure, we're going to start out with the legs first. There's a hinge right here at the base of it, and you can also rotate that. Hinge right here, you can rotate it as well, but it's very tight. Hinge right here, and also rotation, that's on each one of them. There's a ball and hinge at the head, can look up that far. It still kills me how that does not match. I hate that. Can look down that far, but it does cause a bump right there. You do got a tiny bit head tilt. You got some rotation. Hinge at the shoulder, can go up past 90. Can rotate around. Get the arms out of the way. Rotate around 360. Butterfly joint utterly sucks. Like, you can't get that much range out of it, so I wish they kind of tweaked that a bit. Bicep rotation, double bend at the elbow. Very smooth, by the way. Not really that much detents in here, or not that much like resistance when you're bending it. So it's very smooth, and I like that. Wrist rotation, hinge out and in. You do have a ab crunch, can crunch forward very far. Basically, he's breaking his back doing that. Can crunch it back that far. Hear those, like, hear that ratcheted noise in there. Waist rotation, ball joint at the hip, can kick up, can kick back, can go out. Better than the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. Rotation at the thigh, double bend at the knee, which does kind of give you some resistance, and that is really good. You got a boot rotation, hinge, a foot can hinge up, can hinge back, and you do have ankle pivot. So articulation on this figure is pretty good. Just wish that those butterfly joints had some better range to it. That would have been very nice if it did. But overall, pretty nice articulated figure. So overall, I really like this Iron Spider figure. The torso definitely bothers the hell out of me. I hate how that's a darker color than the rest of the plastic. I do wish that the legs had some paint on it and was better articulated. But it is still a very nice figure to have. You can have fun with this guy. You can pull him around and stuff. Those butterfly joints are very limited though. But overall, I'm going to have to give this figure a solid 8 out of 10. Just wish that color was better, and that the butterfly joints were better, and that the legs were painted better and articulated better. But yeah, anyway, that's it for this review. I'll see you next time. Bye.